This bill probably won't pass, being that Tennessee is heavily controlled by Republicans, but a Democratic lawmaker in Tennessee has filed a bill to ban ICE agents from wearing masks in Tennessee. Uh, I do hope that this does pass, but I'm very doubtful about it. Uh, Even though something like this shouldn't even need to be law, since it's already illegal for law enforcement officers to fail to identify themselves and wear masks. We're just gonna have to make extra sure that ICE agents know it as well. They shouldn't be allowed to wear masks and not identify themselves, because then that allows for people to impersonate them, which has already started happening, and terrorize people.
Now, a Democratic lawmaker pushes for new legislation that would ban immigration enforcement officials from wearing masks and force them to show their faces. As ICE operations continue across the country, we've seen countless of videos of agents carrying out raids and arrests wearing masks. You might remember back in March where security video captured agents in plain clothes and masks circle in on a Tufts University student on the street and then take her away in an unmarked SUV. The PhD.
What stops anybody from wearing plain clothes, making themselves look like an ICE agent, wearing a mask, and then just kidnapping people off the streets just by claiming that they're ICE? I mean, if they're just allowed to wear plain clothes with no identifying marks, then anybody can do this.
Student was freed from federal custody in May, but supporters of the Tennessee bill say masks stoke fear and make it difficult to tell if agents are actual legitimate officers. Let's bring in CBS News correspondent Nicole Valdez. She was live for us in Nashville. Nicole, you talked to the lawmaker behind the bill. Tell us what you learned.
Yeah, Elizabeth, that video you referenced is just one of many examples of really these federal agents wearing plain clothes, at times unmarked vests, hats, and those full face masks. Tennessee House Representative, a Democrat here, Justin Jones, is now the latest state leader to introduce a bill hoping to ban federal immigration agents from wearing those masks. A bill, he says, is all about safety, not only for the officers, but for Americans across several states. He argues federal agents should follow the same practice as other local and state law enforcement officers do, which is showing their faces and even their badge when they make arrests. Now, a similar bill.
Yeah, it protects both citizens and the cops. It protects the citizens by letting them know if somebody is an actual law enforcement officer instead of somebody who's impersonating a law enforcement officer.
Was filed just last week in California that aims to do the same. U.S. Congresswoman Laura Friedman says she's championing the bill there to improve accountability of immigration enforcement agents amid growing concerns coming out of L.A., where they say unidentifiable, plain-clothed and masked agents were walking into workplaces and schools to make arrests.
Yeah, and with them keeping their faces covered and not having like identifiable badges prevents them from being held accountable for their actions. They can go around beating down people and nobody's able to identify them, so they're able to get away with it. It's like with the KKK.
Sat down with Representative Jones earlier today. I asked him whether he thinks he'll get the support he needs to get this bill past the state's Republican supermajority and many lawmakers who've openly supported increased ICE enforcement in the state of Tennessee.
When people sign up for law enforcement, they don't sign up to be anonymous. Our Metro Nashville police officers, our Tennessee Highway Patrol, I've never seen them wear masks. I've never seen them hide their badges and identity. In fact, it makes their job safer when they pull out their badge and say, I'm a law enforcement agent, and I'm here conducting, my duty.
Now, Jones says he's actually already received some support from his Republican counterparts and former local law enforcement officers who disagree with that practice. He says he's hoping they will take the stand before the House here to try